So good morning, good afternoon, Liberians. Good afternoon, diaspora Liberians. Good afternoon, Liberians in the various counties, wherever you are joining us from. My name is Varnia Skamara, and I'm here live at the Monrovia Central Prison. Here in Liberia, and His Excellency the President of the Republic will be here any moment from now. We have police officers posted waiting the arrival of His Excellency, and today here will be His Excellency will be rendering pardon or clemency to Liberians and other prisoners who've met certain requirements here at the Monrovia Central Prison. And as we celebrate Liberia's 178th Independence Day, this is a tradition that has been ongoing for years. This is a tradition that has been going on for decades now. Every time there's Independence Day, sometimes Independence and sometimes around the Christmas season, the President of the Republic comes here and renders clemency to prisoners with either lesser sentences or prisoners who have had good behaviors during their time served here at the Monrovia Central Prison. And this place we all know is known as South Beach. Sometimes we can say South Beach, but you know, it's actually South Beach. South Beach. Here, where a powerful act of leadership and a national healing is unfolding before our eyes. The facility located at the southern edge of the capital near the Maserado River. There you have the convoy of His Excellency. That is the pilot vehicle of the President that is here fast approaching their venue, the Monrovia Central Prison. And this place originally was designed to take in about 300 inmates. Right now we have thousands of inmates here at the prison, and His Excellency the President is going to make his way here today to do what most people consider, which is a form of national healing and togetherness and unity. And so the President of the Republic, these are EPS officers assigned to the President that are disembarking that vehicle, the General there. The President will be here in a moment. So as we go along, this place initially was designed to take hold of just 300 inmates, but right now we have more inmates here. It's holding more than 3 times its original capacity. Conditions here have been somehow, the government is trying its best. So there you have it. That's the vehicle of His Excellency the President of the Republic approaching the facility. The short road leading to the vicinity here that's not really paved, but okay, there you have the President, the vehicle. And so we have been told to go. So we shall be going on. We just want to bring you the arrival of His Excellency.
So in short, you see,
Hello. Good afternoon to everyone. We are happy at this moment to welcome His Excellency President Joseph Human Boakai and entourage to Monrovia Central Prison. The President is visiting us for the first time since he assumed the office and duties of President of Liberia. Your Excellency, on behalf of your children, we say welcome. I will invite at this point in time my boss, the Minister of Justice and Attorney General, Republic of Liberia, who will give an overview on the purpose of His Excellency's visit. Councillor Twe, you are most welcome.
thank you, Yamara. Mr. President, government officials here present, members of the Ministry of Justice family, visitor guests. Mr. President, we are very happy today for you to be here in the prison to do the traditional ceremonies that usually done every 26. Grand pardon image. Thank you for this visit, and we was a duty for you to take a tour for you to see the situation we are struggling fighting with. We know with your vision why you are seeing today, you see improvement in leaps and bounds. We are grateful for that. We say thank you. Mr. President, when we received the mandate from you, the Bureau of Correction and Rehabilitation and the Division of Human Rights of the Ministry of Justice, where we delegated them to collate the names and details of all convicts nationwide, and they set benchmark for a recommendation. So they recommended 75 inmates to be pardoned today. With the benchmark they set were: 1, convicts who have served more than 50% of their sentence term for non-capital offenses, and below they are also exhibited good behavior. There are some of them on the list. Convicts who have completed their sentence term for misdemeanor offenses, small offenses, will continue to be remanded for restitution of amount of not more than $2,000 US. You serve the jail time, but you got to restitute that money for $2,000 when they are being jailed. They are served way beyond the jail time. If we keep them, they will stay forever because they can't pay that money. So put them on the list. And some convicts are criminally ill. They with proven medical record for at least 1 month before July 2025, and are more likely, if we don't release them, to expire on our facility with the premises. So if it be good, they will release them, pardon them, they go to their family so they can raise the rest of the time there. Also, there are convicts who are elderly, including those aged 50 years and above. They are convicted of non-capital offenses, and they also exhibited good behavior. They will have convicted felons who have no more than 2 years remaining on their sentence. They have served their sentence now 10 years, 15 years. They have served 13, only 2 people say this person can be pardoned. And they also show good behavior. Some convicts have completed their definite sentence term, but they still have to restitute. Now that a group that owe between $2,000 US to $4,000. Because of that money, they stay here long. So some of them have served imprisonment for 1 whole year because they can't pay the money. So they have been recommended to be pardoned. Some of the convicts who are pardoning, who you're going to pardon today, they are age 65 and above for capital offenses. But most of them have served more than 10 years. keep them here, them so we say, because they serve more than 10 years and they reach the age 65 and above, they can be granted pardon. As I said, there was a vigorous procedure that didn't do things at random. Staff on the ball, painstakingly looking at it. So, additionally, for the breakdown to 75 convicts, we got 2 foreign nationals, one from Sierra Leone and Indian. We have 4 females and 1 juvenile. Except for those from Riverside Sound and Grand Crew, the recommended convicts who met the secretariat are from the rest of the prison facility all around the country. We didn't get anybody from Riverside Sound. But we try to see that. The President, that's why you're here today with that. Not much ado. You can say welcome, and you can now announce the pardon. Yes,
Speak from there. Yeah, speak from there.
Hello? Hello? Wait. Let me start by thanking the Minister of Justice. It's not an easy job to be in charge of such a task, but also for those of you who are working here, serving your country, to look after people who are also citizens that have to be put in these kind of conditions. We went around, we look at where the nurses are, even as if to say they themselves are in prison. The people who are cooking, the buildings. You know what it means for your young people who should be serving society? You should be helping to make things better, to be under these kind of conditions. It's not the best thing. And we've been told about the conditions under which you people were sent here. Some of you, because you didn't have anybody to talk for you, a short time where you're supposed to be for just about a couple of days, you've been here for years. But again, this is a condition. But I can tell you one thing, that even as a human being looking at the buildings and the conditions here, it doesn't serve any good purpose for any of us here to look at these kind of conditions here and leave them this way to continue. But today we're here to talk to you people, to encourage some of you. Every country has a prison. Every country has to go through a legal system to correct some of the things that people do. But we want to encourage you who are here, showing good behavior.
It's working.
Encourage our citizens, some of the people who have gone beyond to commit crimes. We want to create a good society, give you opportunity. No human being want to live like this. So today we are here, having done some investigation. We are here to free, at least around the country, 75 persons who have been described here in different categories according to what the minister read. We hope that again, between now and around Christmas, for some of you who are looking forward to be released, that we can reconsider. We want to create a society for all. So let me say thanks to all of you people who are serving here. And believe you me, the teaching condition, because it's like even the nurses here are in prison. The kind of situation I saw there. But definitely, those are situations that we have to improve. The cooking area, the nursing area, and for those of you who are here serving. We pray that God will continue to speak to the hearts of our people, to move their hearts to doing good things for themselves and their country. We want to say, for those of you who are here, I'm sure you may have repented and God has heard you, and we're going to do everything to help you to change the situation here. Thanks to all of you again, the nurses, the cooks. Somebody telling me been cooking here for I don't know how many years, making 100 and people walking here. We're going to look into that, but our duty will be to improve the condition here. Thank you. This is our 178th anniversary, and I'm sure this is the time to be able to reflect on who you are and how much all of us can work to make this country a better country. God bless you. So how many people?
So that you have it as the voice of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, making statements there at the Monrovia Central Prison. He's been shown the names of those who will be granted clemency by the Minister of Justice. And those, I believe, I heard, we have Indians, Sierra Leoneans, and this clemency has been granted to people not only in Monrovia, in other sub-regions, in other counties where there are prisons of prisoners also, and they've been given the clemency as His Excellency deems appropriate and according to and there's certain restrictions in the compound. We're now to show the faces of the.
You will see what as soon as says to me where I am. But again, we brought some rice, over 100 bags,
plus some soup kind. But I can assure you our attention is drawn to this place. We're going to continue to do better. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President. Well, here, Mara. So, we're getting signals that there are some food items that were brought by His Excellency and will be given to the prison authorities. So again, we're here at the Monrovia Central Prison. As I was saying, there are certain areas we can't show in the prison due to security reasons and privacy.
Thank you for coming.
On behalf of the staff of the Monrovia Central Prison, Superintendent of Monrovia Central Prison, we want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for giving us a prize. Thank you for all that you do for people who are beyond bar. As we speak to you, we are in close with feeding these emails that we have on our custody. We want to thank you on behalf of the staff here, and we want to say thank you also to authorities of the Justice Ministry for giving us their back for us to do the right thing that's supposed to be done. We want to show you what we take on to the challenge to do, to serve our country, to remain committed to doing what we ought to do. I want to say thank you on behalf of the staff of the Monrovia Central Prison. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. Thank you.
Put up things there by the prison authority, and we're still here in the Monrovia Central Prison. His Excellency, the President has granted clemency to about 75 prisoners, inclusive of them are Indians, Sierra Leoneans, and the rest, I believe, are Liberians. They are juveniles, they are women, they are men. We will get their figures as we go on. That's what's going to happen. These activities geared towards before the Independence Day celebration. Every year, the President grants clemency to individuals who are now leaving the compound of the Monrovia Central Prison. And we will be going off. His Excellency is saying, I think he's going to construct a water tower. Here, he doesn't want the pump anymore. He's going to make sure that a water tower is constructed, a solar-powered water tower will be constructed here in the compound of the Monrovia Central Prison. We will be departing for another event as we go. And we'll have a first-hand glance of the food items that were brought by His Excellency here.
Adi. Yeah, Adi, come. Come here.
So these are the food items that were brought by His Excellency. Bags of rice, some groceries, I believe, like very sure, some amount for the prisoners. I don't know, I couldn't tell. So we shall be departing this venue. Thank you again for following. My name is Vani Eskamar. We've been live here at the Monrovia Central Prison where His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, just granted clemency to about 75 inmates with good performances, those who may have served the sentences or their crimes are not very egregious. And His Excellency has granted them clemency. Thank you again for following. And we're going to our next event. Have a blessed day.
And I believe, before we go, I believe that there are family members of some of those that have been granted clemency here at the front of the gate, awaiting the president. Some didn't want to go on camera, but there are some here who have come in appreciation of His Excellency, appreciating the president for what he has done. And we have Liberians here. So, thank you again for following. My name is Vani Kamara. We are heading to our next event, and you shall hear from me there. Have a great morning or great afternoon.